Our goal is to grow our teachers. We want to make sure our teachers are delivering the best instruction for our students. And the only way we do that is doing it collaboratively, doing it together, and making sure that we all are aligned and on the same page. And so we want to create an environment where our teachers know that they have a voice, they know that they're being heard by the administration and not just by the principal or the assistant principal, but even higher than that. And so I think as a teacher, you want to be in an environment where you're heard.
I really enjoy being in my classroom because I do have a set of curriculum that we're working with, but I do have the ability to make it my own. I also have a huge amount of support from my administration team, from our data teams. There's a lot of resources here.
From the moment I walked through the doors, I knew that this was a place for me. They uphold the mission of empowerment, of advancement, of achievement of lifelong and career goals, because educators are the foundation to a successful model.
My new motto is teacher growth for student growth. So I want to grow teachers so our students can grow. And that's the way we're going to do that here. And it is a wonderful place to work. We're just like a family.
One of the things that's unique here at GEO is that we use an observation tool known as NIET, which is formerly known as TAP. Oftentimes as administrator, when we go into observations, many of it is about what is the teacher not doing? What is the teacher not doing? When NIET and TAP focuses on what are the students benefiting from what our teachers are doing. And this is a very different lens, which I think promotes teacher growth. And one of the things as a teacher you always want to feel like when you're coming out of the evaluation is, how did I grow? How am I going to grow? How are my administrators going to grow me? And I think that's what's great about NIET.
There's lots and lots of resources and support for us as teachers, so I really enjoy that. I have many mentors that I can work with in the building who have been great partnerships. The data team is where we review our current goals. Are students making the goals? What are their strengths? What can we do to make it better? Where can we pull small groups? We do weekly reviews of that with our data team, which includes myself, my partner teachers, and the other classrooms nearby. Our principals, they come and sit with us and work with us. Again, it's a big team that are really focused on making sure the students have what they need, make it better for them, make it easier for them, give them those success strategies.
The vision of GEO Academies is what draws me the most. The fact that Mr. Teasley has the heart to go into communities all over the country and to bring to children who don't have what he has to give, which is an excellent education and a level of expectation that they may not ever have of them. And we know that if children know that we have a great expectation, they'll rise to that occasion. They'll rise to that, and I think that's the heart of the GEO vision, and it is my joy to be here as a part of that.